We are talking, there we go. We are talking about AI Viral and an amazing co-op that we've got started. It's the best comp plan really in the industry. It pays out 90% on the fast start, 90% in the matrix. Great program. Emily was just updated. We actually just made her very lifelike again. We backed off from the computerized Emily. Let me mute. I thought I muted everybody. Beverly, please mute. Guys, don't talk, okay? Let me see here. And so we just backed off from the computerized Emily, made her a little bit more lifelike. Her knowledge base just got updated, so she's really amazing. I'll give you an example. The other night I was talking to Emily and my cat made a noise, and I said something to my wife, a joke, and Emily said, "Do you want me to call an after-hours vet? Do you want me to arrange a ride to the 24/7 hospital?" And I said, "No, Emily, that's okay. My cat's fine. I was just goofing around." And then my wife said something in Russian, and Emily started talking to her in Russian. So it's very, very high tech. The social planner is very cool. The PLR books are free for you guys to learn. There's about 600 of them, so you can get 10 a month for the next 5 years. Very helpful. There is a lot of stuff coming, and it's just an amazing program. So, and everybody loves AI. So without further ado, I'm going to have Ron come on. And again, all those things are great, 90%, all that, but a 90% times zero is zero. So if you don't have people to talk to, then you have to have leads, right? You have to have something consistently to talk to. And that's been a challenge. That's been a challenge for people in this industry, frankly, is they just don't have anybody to talk to. So they might pick a great program. They might be a great person. They may be very likable when they do interact with people. They just don't interact with enough people. And I'm guilty of that too. I mean, everybody wants to interact with more people. So Ron is going to give us the ability to interact with people consistently, daily. And if you do that with this great comp plan and this amazing idea, you should do very, very well. Can't promise anything, but I hope that you do. And, we have a community here. The other thing Ron does before we get started is he teaches you how to talk to people, what to say, how to follow up, when to follow up. And it's very, very helpful. In fact, it could help you in all areas of business. So I appreciate you doing that. That's on top, over and above of providing great leads and a great co-op. So without further ado, I'm going to make Ron the host and he can let it rip. And then if you guys have any questions at the end, he said he'll have a little bit of time for us. Oh, where did he go?
I'm right here.
There you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see why you're not. Oh, there you are. Okay. There we go. Come on. There we go. There you go, buddy.
Okay, fantastic. Let me get the screen share. Okay, wonderful. Can everyone see this okay? Awesome. Okay, well, you know what? That is the key in network marketing, is talking to a lot of people, but more importantly, talking to the right people that are interested right now as far as a business opportunity, and especially with what you have to offer. Someone said to me a long time ago, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink it. And I said to him, wouldn't it be easier just to find thirsty horses? And that's really what we're going to be looking for, is thirsty horses in this media campaign. My job is to bring prospects to the table, to you as reps, on a daily basis. You don't have to do anything except to check your email. That's all you have to do. We use social media platforms to generate leads. And why are the social media platforms so powerful? It's very simple. Just about everybody has a Facebook account worldwide. Because of that, it gives us access to the world's directory. And Facebook is the world's largest directory of human behavior. And what that means is it's not only people that are on Facebook, but their behavior is tracked through Facebook. So we're able to identify the market that we want to be in and target that specific market. I've been doing this for 28 years, and prior to that, I was in network marketing, built some very large teams, over 100,000 people in 3 different companies. And I did it really back then through newspaper advertising because that was before the internet really evolved. Today, there's no such thing as newspaper advertising. There is no such thing as real media unless you're getting into really high-end, expensive media. And a lot of people, they'll spend a lot of time on Facebook trying to prospect, like the new 3-foot rule. And that's very time consuming. And you're really talking to people that aren't really your audience or aren't really interested. So what I've done a while back ago, I created a platform where we can actually talk to prospects through Facebook that are interested in a business opportunity through advertising. Now, Facebook is one of the largest companies in the world, and they do it only because of paid social. Paid social is a category that they generate their revenue in, and that's through what we're doing here. And we're able to bring it down, like I said to you, to a real simple level so you can generate the benefits from it without having to learn all the work that goes behind it. Now, like I said, I've been in the industry for over 28 years. And one of the keys here is we have a custom audience. We have a custom audience of over 18 million people. What this means is that we're able to market to our audience within Facebook. These are all people that have been involved in network marketing, which is a fantastic market for you because you're selling an automated platform, you're selling an AI system, you're selling something that right now is so hot, it's crazy. People want to be part of it. So we have some great talking points, but also I'm going to share with you some ads that we put together for this campaign. Now, our custom audience, what does that mean for you? It means that we're able to target the right people within the Facebook platform. We're not just advertising to everybody on Facebook. That's not how it's done. I mean, anybody can do that. We're advertising to a select marketplace, and that marketplace has to have certain behaviors that are congruent to being a good prospect. For example, let's say person A was a network marketer 8 years ago, but they're part of Anthony Robbins's group, one of his Facebook groups. That would be considered a target prospect through our list, but also the behavior is they're part of someone's group that's an influencer. So what we do is we take our group and we match it up as with influencers. And if they have an either or option of being part of our group and part of an influencer's group, we know they're action takers. We want action takers, and those are the people we market to. Now, having a product like what you have, an automated AI system that helps you build your business is something that is undoubtedly of high demand right now because this is what people are talking about. AI is like everywhere. People want to know how to take advantage of it. Jobs are getting compressed. It's a great job compressor because it's wiping out a lot of jobs and it's creating opportunity. And you're going to see a huge emergence of network marketing just grow because of that. People are afraid of their future. And you know, the best part about all of this is it's creating a new way of doing business. The old way is long done. I mean, companies that are holding on to the old ways of doing network marketing, they're struggling. The companies that are captivating this method, these types of methods, are growing in leaps and bounds. So what we have is we have a campaign here where you can participate in an ad co-op where you get so many leads per day. It's $100 to get started. And what we do is we run a round robin. For example, let's say we had 30 people in the co-op and each person had a share. Every 30th lead, you would get that on a round robin basis. Our software rotates and it just delivers leads as they come in to each person individually, which is fantastic because like I said earlier, all you have to do is check your email and they're going to pop up in your email. And there's a lot of things we also do with the leads. When the leads come in, what is it they're coming in for? We identify and create problems that people can resonate with our ads. When we create a problem and they resonate with it, here's some examples. Network marketers still chasing people. AI viral downline builder does it. Free guide. that really does pique people's interest. If they're in network marketing and they're not sure how to be part of this new movement, that'll catch their attention and then they'll move to action. We've put on top of all our ads network marketing. This allows us to focus on the industry as a tool. Hate follow-ups, AI viral downline builder never forgets, free guide. So what we do is we identify with problems that network marketers are having, challenges they're having, and we say we've got the solution. And through our free guide, they're going to have a partial of that solution. And what is the solution? They fill out, they look at the ad, it piques their interest, it moves them to action. The action is trying to get their free guide. When they click on the free guide button, it'll populate their information on Facebook forms. Facebook will take the information that that person has used to opt into Facebook, and it would populate the form. And then it says at that point, click to download. When they click to download, it takes them to a thank you page. The thank you page is where they receive and download the free guide. But they could also watch a video. They could also get some additional information. But the thank you guide is really designed to enlighten them, to enhance their vision as to what's going on, enlighten them as to everything that's all around them. But more importantly, it puts you in a position where you're offering them a solution to be better, stronger, more efficient in building a business, whether it's a primary or a secondary business. It works, it'll work either way. I mean, it's a fantastic opportunity from that perspective. So you do have something that they're going to want by that point. You'll have that lead in your inbox, but even before they actually get the guide, I mean, maybe looking at it at the time, but it'll be in your inbox. Their name, their phone number, their email address, and you would pick up the call and phone them. I mean, you could pick up what I suggest people do at that point is send a text, say, hi, John, noticed that you registered on Facebook for our viral downline builder. When you have 5 minutes, let's chat about it. When you have 5 minutes, let's chat about it is so powerful because so many people want to present their business by texting and by emailing. But if you can have a call to action that supports the opt-in that quickly, you're now building rapport with that prospect. Some may not respond immediately, some may respond later, but there's nothing more gratifying when someone registers and fills out a form for an interest in something that someone reaches out to them with that specific offer. That's what they're interested in. You do it all the time. You sign up on something with Facebook, and if someone calls you if you're looking for Windows and someone calls you to introduce you to Windows, you'd be very happy to talk to them because that's what you're interested in. All our ads are custom to what you're looking for, or as far as what that person is looking for. More importantly, these are 100% exclusive leads that you're generating. They're not shared. They are your leads, 100% yours. Now, what do we do to keep them warm for you? We have what's called a warming up process. So as soon as they opt in, we send them an immediate thank you letter for their registration. And over the next 14 days, every second day, we send them a very lighthearted, easy nudge letter to let them know that someone will be reaching out to them from the team to share with them some information more specific. But if they haven't had a chance to read the guide, here they can go back to the link. We share with them the link back to the download page so they could read it again. So it's a constant reminder for 2 weeks. So that way we keep your leads warm. This is equity that you're building, contacts. Some people don't want to call their leads. That's fine. Let your system, you can enter them into your system and let your system automatically follow up. Me personally, I like to teach people, you use technology, but at some point you should let people, reach out to you if they really want to speak to you. And when you use words like a 5-minute call or a 5-minute chat, it lets people feel like, what can I do in 5 minutes? Why shouldn't I call? And that's where you can start getting appointments. We got people that are generating leads through our company, this method, and the ones that are actually sending out that text right away are getting the best results because people then know who they are. There's a connection there. And it's a really easy process, simple process to teach, simple process to accomplish. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of ads here. We would run all these ads at the same time, okay? And how we do it is we'll run 15 ads at once. And then as the campaign progresses, what we do as the manager of the campaign is we see which ads are performing the best. And let's say the first one here and the third one are performing really good, and the middle one's performing so-so. What we do is we make the middle one disappear. We only focus on the other ones. So we're able to compress the ads that are not producing and increasing the volume to the ones that are producing. And then that's how we keep increasing the volume of the leads as the campaign warms up. And this is the science that we bring to the table as part of your campaign managers. So we're excited. We know what we're doing. We're going to get you some people to talk to about your business. We're going to make it easy and painless. But more importantly, there is a little bit of work involved. And if you want to reach out to them, you can. Like I said, I personally recommend it. You don't have to. Or you could enter them into your system and let your system do the follow-up and the marketing to those people. How to participate in the co-op is very simple. You just click this little button down here, and it'll take you directly to the payment page, and you just fill it in. Where it says add to cart, click on that, and that'll take you there. We have some mini trainings here, getting started, how to contact your prospects and how to close your prospects. These videos have had hundreds of thousands of views. They're fantastic. They teach you some real basics. But remember one thing, you're not buying a lead here. You're generating a custom, 100% unique and exclusive lead. So, take that for what it's worth, apply some of these things that we do in our training, and we'll do some additional trainings and teach you some specific language terms, and also some text messages you could send out. And we'll provide that to the co-op once it gets started. But this is as difficult as it gets. I mean, we're not talking rocket science. And remember, step one, we run the ad. We catch people's attention. Step two, they fill in the Facebook form. Step three, they go to the ebook thank you page. And step four, it goes to the sales page, which is also a follow-up page, and also our emails that go out to those people. So our job is not to push, but to guide people. That's what we do. And we do it in a very systematic way, and it works very good. It's non-invasive, but we're setting the stage and the table for you to go to step number 2 with your prospects. If you go to this website, it's a team site we set up, aiviraldownline.leadpower.net. You could sign up for the co-op. We have a half dozen spots already that are taken up. Our goal is to hit at least 30, and then at that point we'll launch the co-op, and then it's going to run for about 30 days or so. And once the money gets used up, it stops. So if we sell 30 spots and we raise $3,000, we apply the $3,000 towards advertising, and everyone should get anywhere from, sometimes it ranges from, could be 20 leads, it could be 50 leads, it depends. We never know. It's like, we know where to fish in the right waters, and we're going to get the most amount of leads possible for you. So people, like I said, people are very happy with the quality because they are talking to people that are interested in hearing about it. And all it is the numbers game. And someone told me a long time ago, the law of large numbers will never fail you. And that is so important here. And also keep in mind that the people that you recruit through the co-op, they're going to want to know how they can do the same thing when they join your business. And when you could tell them that we have co-op advertising, just like the way they were attracted to it, we're going to find other people that they can participate. That is a huge selling proposition in you to enroll new reps. So that's another good tip. So with that, I'm going to pass the call back and open it up for any questions if anyone's going to have. Okay. Pete, you there? Everyone's muted. Okay, well, I can't hear anybody. Okay, you're gonna have to unmute yourself, Pete. Can't do it. Okay, let me go back to the site. And so for those of you that want to participate, your next step would be to go to the main site here. It's aiviraldownline.leadpower.net. And there's a payment button right here at the very bottom left that pops up. It's called Buy a Co-op Share. And that'll walk you through the whole enrollment process. Between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. every day, Eastern Time, this little Get Help button is live. One of our staff in the office will be manning that. So if you have any questions, you can click that button and we'll answer your questions for you. And also, if it's off hours, you can do the Get Help and do a ticket, and we'll take care of whatever your questions are with that as well. So I don't know what else to cover. I think we've covered just about all. Uh,
Can you hear me?
Hey,
Ron,
there you go,
you're a
Ron.
host. You have to make Pete host again.
Hey, hey, Ron, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Okay.
I'm good. I just had a quick question. Do
Sure.
you guys have a maybe Pete or you guys have you guys worked through like a systematic approach written out on how we can reach out to the leads that we get? I know you explained it right here, but I'm just saying, as far as like AI viral downline, as far as like inputting them, like the best approach to do it, will they be a part of the AI viral autoresponder series or something like that? I'm just wondering about that. Just trying to have something that so we don't miss our ways of reaching out to the people in addition to texting them and calling them, something that can be like automated while we're doing the manual follow-ups or whatever.
You want me to answer that, or would you like to answer that, Pete? One of the best ways, obviously, to do the manual, but if you have an autoresponder series that's designed to drip on prospects, I would manually put them into that autoresponder series. And that way they can start getting messages continuously from you with your contact information. We'll send out the warm-up emails for 2 weeks, but they're very non-pushy, friendly tone to keep them warm so you can start your reach out process to those prospects. So that's what I would recommend, is utilizing your system in that capacity. But I'll tell you something, the people that just pick up the phone and send them a text message and ask them for a 5-minute conversation or 5-minute call to go over some details, it's amazing how responsive the leads are to something not non-invasive. People don't want to get caught up into a long call. They don't want to get caught up into a lot of stuff. They don't want to be sold anything. They just want to be talked to. And if you use 5 minutes as a key phrase, you'll be amazed. And we'll have some scripts. We'll put some scripts on the site. Once the co-op closes, we'll put all kinds of scripts and different things that you could utilize in your follow-up. And you can incorporate some of those scripts into your follow-up emails too. But the reach out is important because, again, no one else is getting these leads. So if you don't utilize them, those people are going to be left in limbo land.
Yeah, I definitely can appreciate the manual follow-up. Definitely. It's just that I just want to have the ability to utilize leverage as much as possible in addition to the manual follow-ups. The last question I have for you would be, I've been an affiliate of Lead Power for a long time. There's no need to worry about being an affiliate for the co-op, right? Because you guys are probably using those funds for the co-op.
Correct. Yeah, we can't. Our affiliate program doesn't include the co-ops that we do.
Hey, Ron, I have a question.
Yes.
So when it comes to the co-op, and you said there's 30 spots that's going to be full filled, will there be any indication or notification as far as when that is closed and when it would reopen, and then, when we're in the co-op and we're running it for 30 days, will there be any need for a notification so we know to move on to the next co-op?
Yeah, I'll send everybody an email when the co-op closes, when we hit the 30 people, and it could be 50 people. I mean, if it's 50 people, it just gives us more money to advertise, and it's all going to be spread out evenly. So the more the better, because it gives us more leverage within Facebook. So we could have 50 participants in this co-op, but everyone's going to get an email from me as soon as we close it, welcoming everyone, also sending them back to a page like this one where we're going to have training and other stuff that's available, for the co-op. And we're going to be adding our stats panel on the back of the co-op as a downloadable PDF. So you can see, how much money has been spent on which ads, all that kind of stuff. That's all going to be downloadable and available for everyone to see 100%. It's really good stuff. So you'll be very impressed with it. And I'll do a few trainings and really cover some keys as to how to follow up with the leads, because that's where the money's made, in the follow-up. We've seen it in every industry that's tried to automate totally 100%, and people just don't trigger that buying mechanism unless there's human interaction with people. Now, the key is you don't do it too early, or you don't waste your time with the wrong people. But when you have something that's extracting leads like this, and you're getting one lead out of 1,000 of the people that have looked at the ad, or one person out of, say, 500, that is your red apple. You don't have to worry about the green apples or the rotten apples. That is your red apple that's raised their hand. So I would jump on those pretty quickly.
Okay. Could you repeat the website once again? I know I got the AI viral download. Is it a dot after that, or how
Yeah,
does it
it's
go
a
after that?
dot lead power.
Gotleadpower.com.
Yeah, AI viral downline .leadpower.net.
Leadpower.net. Got it. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Hey, Ron, I have a quick question.
Sure.
For that $100 co-op, how many leads can we expect to get paying for one co-op?
You should get 30.
30? Okay.
And you could get 50 or 60. We did one co-op where we got like 80.
That's a lot of leads.
And I promised people like 30. So, we have some really good ads for this co-op. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do a lot better than 30 each. I mean, you've got something that people want, and that's AI. AI is in such high demand. It catches people's attention. People want to know how to make money with it. And you have got these pieces of that puzzle. So I'd say I'm very strong that you guys are going to do good with this. Very good. So, yeah.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
This is Kevin Ewing. I don't really have a question, but I just wanted to let you know that I already signed up for a couple shares, and this is what I've been looking for, and I think it's going to be great for my group.
Fantastic. And I'm glad you said that, because you can get more than one share. You'll just get you'll get double the amount of leads than someone who bought one share. If you buy two, you get double. If you buy three, you get 3 to 1. So that's how we rotate them into our system based on the weight of how many shares you buy. So for those that want to distribute leads to their team and buy more shares themselves, we've seen that with leaders too do it, or you just let some of the people buy their own. There's a lot of different ways you can do it, but we'll take care of y'all. Fantastic. Any more questions or?
Okay, Ron, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
I
you.
wasn't able to unmute because you were the host. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you especially to Lillian and Rodney for spearheading this. Thank you, Ron. We will drum up some business, get this thing built up, and then maybe we can do a follow-up Zoom to close it out as we get closer to our goal number. But I've used these before. They're great leads. Got to have somebody to talk to. Can have the greatest situation in the world, but if you don't have anybody to share it with, you're in deep doo-doo. So make sure you look and read the ad and everything like that. The little write-up is amazing. You know, Ron's an expert copywriter. And I'll tell you, even if you didn't get any leads, you're going to get a lot. But his training on how to talk to people is worth $100. I mean, that is for sure. So I got a lot out of that. And most people just don't know what to say. They don't know how to follow up. They don't follow up. And so it's really good training, really great leads. They're only for you. And it's a great way to jumpstart your business. We just launched this program. And it's also, like Ron said, if you want to share it with your teammates and use it to build your team, it's a great way to build the team, because you know everybody's talking to people and you know everybody's taking action. And it doesn't take a lot in this program with such a high, great payout to be very, very profitable. So
Sorry,
thank you.
Pete,
Go ahead, Lily.
can you allow me to post the link in the chat? So can you?
Yeah, Ron, can you open up the chat?
The chat is disabled, so if I can post the link
Go
before
to
we close
host
this up.
tools and then you allow everyone to type in the chat.
Can I ask one more quick question? I was muted all the time.
Go ahead, John. Nice mustache. Go ahead.
Thank you. I'm trying to grow like your beard. Anyway, you were talking about a autoresponder system. Where do we have access to that?
The owners have some they've written. We'll have one. We'll write one up for it for your leads and stuff like that. So we'll work on that as well.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Hey, Ron, I actually had a question, sir.
Yeah.
First of all, I appreciate the training tonight. Thank you very much. And I had worked with you a while ago with Dean Mitchell, and it was extremely well. And I was wondering, does that particular training where we would jump on and help each other and listen to each other talk to the prospects, is that still available, or has that changed through the use of the different platforms?
No, I work with Dean and have worked with Dean for 25 years, and he does a call every Thursday night at 8 p.m. And you guys are welcome to jump on that call and listen. He does a live dials training. He calls leads and he talks to them. And after each call, he does a little training as to, what you should do at that point, the outcomes and that kind of stuff. And I worked for Dean for a very long time. Taught him a lot of the stuff on, how to prospect, how to ask the questions. And I'll tell you something. It's not how much you know, it's how good you are at asking the right questions. Because you could know very little about your business, but if you can ask the right questions, people will want to do business with you, and that's the key. And that's what we'll start covering as we progress. But that's what Dean does very well, and people realize how simple it really is.
Yeah, I was on Thursday night. It was great. He did some live calls and did some great training. So yes, great question, Shane. And you also have a Facebook group as well, right, Ron? For people that are you was doing the leads.
Yeah.
Do you want to share that?
If you just go to our main site, leadpower.store, at the very bottom, we'll have the links for our Facebook group.
All
And
right.
Ron, I
So,
just
But I'll put that. I'll put all that stuff in the group site once we get the co-op up and running and everything. We'll make all our resources available. I'll add all the videos that we have for, they're all generic videos, but they apply to what you're doing, and it's great training. I mean, I've been around this industry since 1981, so. And I've worked with some of the biggest people in the industry, and I've become one of those biggest people in the industry. So it does work. And technology has changed things, but the fundamentals have not changed. It's just how you apply the fundamentals with technology that's really been the big important thing.